Care Team is a ministry that establishes a relationship between our missionaries and our church members. The Care Team is a way in which we can nurture, care, serve, and support our missionaries on the mission field. As many of you know, there are many challenges that our missionaries face. One is this, just leaving family over a period of time and distance. I remember last year a couple that we support, they've been on the field for about 12 years, and they just shared how hard it was just to leave now parents and children and grandchildren, and what a stress that was, but they were willing to do that for the cause and for the sake of Christ, to share His name where God has called them. Another stress point would be spiritual warfare. The gospel is being resisted in these places that God has called. That would be a huge challenge for them. Another would be missionary discouragement. It could be many years on laboring for the Lord on the field before they see results from the work of serving the Lord. And then lastly, another challenge would be a trend that we're seeing is persecution. That in itself is enough stress for our missionaries, and that's why they need, as a church, to encourage them where God has placed them. I think the main idea about mission care teams is that we adopt a missionary, and the ways that we can be a part of that, of caring for them, first and foremost, would be a prayer, interceding for them. Many of you may remember Nathan Wilson, medical missionary to Peru. He shared that if he had a choice of someone supporting him, whether it be financial support, which is essential, or prayer support, he would ask that person to be the prayer support that's needed for him, his family, and ministry. That is a way that we can encourage them. The other way would be communication. Email them. Send them a verse of scripture that has encouraged you. Tell them what God is doing in your life. Send them an electronic birthday card. Those are just little simple ways that we can care for them. Another way would be an ambassador. And as you get to know them, share their requests and their needs in Sunday school class or Bible study, so they too can help you pray for them. A care package. Now, what does a care package look like? I just want you to know, if I was a missionary in Africa, I would want somebody to send me chocolate peanut butter. It's just something I enjoy. It would simply be a taste of home for the missionary. It's a simple way of encouraging them. Then another way would be hospitality. As they come home to the States, invite them into your home. Get to introduce them to your kids. Pray with them. For me and Jeannie, I know that for several years we just wanted our kids to know that God did love the world, and He was able to, and He desired to send people to faraway places to tell them about Jesus. Now, as we just adopt a missionary, we're asking people to make a 2-year commitment in support of this missionary. And just lastly, how do you join a missions care team? Very simply, you could just contact me, Billy English, because there are some missionaries we can't just put on our website. But the other way is to go to the city, the new church's website. Top left, you'll see the word groups, and as you see groups, you'll click on it and you'll see the word missions. And with inside missions, you'll see missionary care team, and it will kind of lead you more of what I've just shared and other details and how you can adopt a missionary. So just in closing, my prayer is an encouragement to you that you would consider being a part of the missionary care team.